Fee, fi, fo, fum. How much longer are you able to run? You know I'm just toying with you, right? I'm walking slow on purpose. I can end this silly game whenever I want. It's a game to me. I find it quite entertaining to watch you try and flee, futile as it is. By all means, continue running as fast as your little legs can carry you. It amuses me. Aw, what's the matter? Slowing down already? Tiring out so soon? But I was having so much fun. Pity. It appears that you've tripped over a tree branch. Such a shame. Now you lay there, exhausted and helpless. Now it's my turn to strike. Here comes my giant hand. Now, to firmly wrap my fingers around you and clench my fist shut. You're all mine now. Mine to do whatever I want with. What shall I do? Perhaps I could crush you. Or maybe even eat you. You'd probably taste delicious. You really want me to just get it over with already. My. I didn't think you'd be so eager to meet your fate. Very well. If you insist. I wish you could see the look on your face right now. I've never seen such a stark expression of shock and confusion on anyone before. Well, I suppose the jig is up now. I'll just go ahead and say it. All of that was a jest. You certainly look delighted to hear that. I never had any intention of hurting you. I would never do that to you. I did all that because it's just fun acting like a storybook fairy tale giant. With that poetic catchphrase and the menacing facade, flaunting my incredible size and awesome strength. But it was all just for show. A bravado. A spectacle. In reality, I'm actually quite the soft-hearted individual. Don't mince words, little one. Being soft-hearted doesn't necessarily mean I'm pure-hearted. Despite everything, I have a confession to make. There's another reason why I did this. My reason for picking you up is because I'm kidnapping you now. Not exactly something a pure-hearted person would do. I know that sounds alarming, seeing that I just spared your life, but I shall explain where I'm taking you and what my plans are. I think it'll be of great interest to you, so please remain calm and hear me out. I'm very deeply in love with you. Do I really have to justify myself? What do you want me to say? Oh, darling, I love you because X, Y, and Z. I'd go to any length to show you my dedication. I'll destroy anyone who does so little as breathe in your direction. Or other such ridiculous Yandere stereotypes. Yes, I am a Yandere. I'm well aware of that fact. Although, to be honest, I barely qualify. I'm more of a soft Yandere. Tell me, little one, what comes to mind when you think of Yanderes? Crazed, obsessive girls who've driven themselves mad over their romantic interests and build shrines for them? Bloodstained knives, blackmailing, other such criminal activity? Yeah. You see, none of those apply to me. I'd much rather not bring harm to others. It's wrong. And it would also make me a huge target. I know better. I'm surprised that I was willing to go as far as kidnapping you. This hyperfixation I have towards you is hard to resist. The reason I chose you instead of anyone else, let alone a fellow giant, is for the same reason why I love you. There is no reason. It's unconditional. Do you finally realize the situation you're in? A beautiful, powerful giantess has decided to dedicate her time and energy to you, and devote her entire life to loving you. Just because. Okay, well, fine. You got me. It's not just because. I admittedly don't like being lonely. I was just torn for so long as to whether or not I was willing to kidnap a human for my cause. And well, here we are. Yes, it is selfish. I won't defend my imperfect behavior. But then again, I wasn't trying to be perfect anyway. And I don't think you'd do that either. Most people probably wouldn't. So tell me, how do you feel about getting kidnapped now that you know all of this information? Still unsure. Well, since you are to be my partner for life, it's out of love and respect that I should listen to your concerns. What are you worried about? No, you're not going to be my pet. That will be so degrading. Imagine locking you in a cage, feeding you unfulfilling crumbs of my food, and watching as you wallow in a prison of boredom for the rest of your life. You'd surely go mad. You deserve better. I don't want you to feel restricted or restrained in our relationship. I want you to feel free, to feel as if you were never kidnapped in the first place. I want this relationship to feel normal and equal. You want that too, don't you? Do you understand now? We'll be so much better off together. It's mutually beneficial. Just say that you love me. Please. My heart feels like it's fluttering. Thank you so much, darling. Oh, yeah. I still haven't told you where we're going. It's just my home. Plain and simple. Well, maybe not so plain and simple. I actually live in a hollowed-out mountain. I didn't feel like settling for a traditional giant home. They take up so much real estate. So I went for something more natural. And, bonus, it has a clean waterfall in it. So I have a perpetual shower that's active all the time. It's great. Well, yes, I still need giant furniture and other various utilities. Can't really survive without the essentials, you know. Anyway, we'll be there soon. I know exactly what we should do when we arrive. You're going to love it. I know I will too. Here we are. Quite spacious, isn't it? This mountain is enormous. Perfect for a giantess such as myself. And the luminous mushrooms make for great natural lighting. It's so cozy. Speaking of cozy, would you like to cuddle on the couch? That was what I had in mind. Well, obviously we can't cuddle in the traditional sense due to our drastic size disparity. but that's okay. I know just the thing. I'll lay down, place you on my bosom, and cover you with my hands. You know what that means, right? Indeed, you're going to be in the softest, warmest, and most loving embrace that you've ever experienced in your entire life. So let's do it. All right. Now, to place you on my chest and rest my hands over you. There we go. This is so nice. You can hear my heartbeat, right? It must be booming for you. Mighty, yet soothing. Good for the mind, body, and soul. I'm going to brush your hair with my thumb now, okay? Just want to make sure that you aren't surprised by it. No matter how small you are compared to me, it doesn't change the fact that you're still a person. I promise to always show you utmost respect. Of course you can venture out and do your own thing. I'm not your captor. I'm your partner. If you want to go visit your friends and family, then that's perfectly all right. In fact, you should introduce me sometime. Well, yeah. They might be afraid and bewildered at the sight of me, but you'll put in a good word for me, right? I knew you would. I love you, darling. That will be so degrading. So degrading? It's getting a good grade in soda.